I'm the owner of Rainstorm Joy. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm crashing, guys. Good morning. Well, it's morning for me. It's about, no it is, 6:26 in the morning, which is pretty early for me. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today is another market vlog, so of course come along with me and let's go see how this market goes today. But I just wanted to go ahead and start this video off by saying I only got like about an hour or less of sleep. We're still working on the being prepared for markets before the day before. We're still working on that, but we're good. Let's go. So we're at the market location. It is currently 7:40. The market starts at 9, so we're gonna obviously finish setting up. We already have our tent up and that's a break. We already have our tent up and now we're just gonna put everything else up.
Close, swear it's alright. Yeah. Baby, I feel the rush. Everything that you touch turns to gold. I know. Baby, I'm missing you. Everything that you do makes me love you. Oh. Tell me everything.
Hi! So it's currently like 9:48 and I've made one sale. I sold all of my bracelets. Yeah. And this is from 9 to 3 and it's really windy here. Let me just tell you. Things are flying. But it is what it is. So I'm going to show you the booth. I guess I could do that. And if I wanted to talk to you the whole time, I could because they don't play music here.
Yay.
But I don't have anything to say. This is one of the things that I finished sewing at like 3 and 4 in the morning. Along with some of these. And 3 of these. Hopefully somebody likes all of these new things that I made since I stayed up all night making them. Hopefully they purchased them. And I also made new logo labels. This one is ironed on. They're gonna be sewn on, but I put iron on these because I already had some of these made. So I had to iron it on there. Hello, my name is Ashlyn and I'm the owner of Rainstorm Joy. And I started my business in 2021. I started it after having a miscarriage, actually. That's where the name came from. And obviously, I really love Jesus, and I had to absolutely include him in my business. And we have these blind dates with Jesus over here, which people really, really like. They're devotionals, inspirational, motivational Christian books, or a Bible study.
One more time, the name of your company?
It's Rainstorm Joy.
Spell that.
It's RAINSTORM space JOY.
Rainstorm Joy is the name of her business. Can anyone find you on Facebook?
I am on Facebook. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, and I have an Etsy.
Girl's got it going on.
Yeah.
She is on all of them. So, but you don't have a card or anything that
No.
I can hold up. And I don't think I don't know if that would work, doing it like this on a live. I have no idea. You can hold your phone up to that. But we'll try. So, Rainstorm Joy, and I don't know if y'all caught her story, but that is a very inspirational story. She lost a baby, and the fruit from that is the opening of this business.
I don't know if you saw any of that or not, or if you could even hear it, but this lady asked me to be on her Facebook Live, so I was. So hopefully you could hear that. Update is now 10:09 and I've made 2 or 3 more sales. I might have already made my booth fee back. It was $75. So now hopefully it's just profit. And the wind has settled down a little bit. It gets a little burst up and it just blows everything everywhere. I actually had one of my shirts just fly at my tape. But yeah, okay, bye. It's like 10:48. I don't know if we've made a sale since the last time I said something. Actually we did, yeah, we sold a shirt. So yeah, that's what's happening now. The wind has died down, so that's good. So it's not as windy anymore, so obviously I really appreciate that. We have my rug on the floor, or on the ground. The rug doesn't really work very well when it's like grass, because it's way easier to like, it's so dark, because it's like way easier to just like kick and move around, so we have to keep fixing it. So people are looking at mainly like my shirts, sometimes my tote bags, my makeup bags, but I've sold one makeup bag and no tote bags yet. But hopefully somebody buys those tote bags because they take a while to make and they're cute, so they like them, but they need to buy them. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I think we're gonna take this.
Okay. Do you want a bag for the bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys do card
Yes.
or Venmo or whatever works better for you guys?
It's $37.10. Okay. Would you like a receipt? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully. How are you? Not even like 5 minutes after I said hopefully somebody buys a tote bag, they bought a tote bag. Yes! They bought the chicken tote bag. I don't know if I showed y'all that or not. Hopefully y'all saw it when I was showing you the booth space. But they bought the chicken tote bag. And apparently I said, do you want a bag? And they might have said no, but I gave them a bag anyway. He says they said no, but I thought they said yes. Not that it really matters, but that's just awkward. No, I don't want a bag. Here you go. So hopefully they said yes. So we made another sale. It was a blind date with Jesus, and like it was a man and his children, and they were in here just like shopping around for their mom, which I heard them say that. But then the little girl I guess was like, let's go give it to mama, and he was like, no, it's for tomorrow because tomorrow is Mother's Day. And I was just like, oh my goodness, somebody bought one of my products to give to somebody bought one of my products to give to their mom for Mother's Day, or their wife, and that's just adorable, and I appreciate that so much, and I hope she likes it. I hope it's a good one, because the blind dates are like mystery books. I hope she enjoys it, and also I hope the pen works, because apparently there's this pen over here, because they come with pens, and it's like jammed, so hopefully their pen works.
I'm working on it.
But that was just so adorable, because he was like, it's for Mother's Day. I wonder if anybody else is buying gifts for Mother's Day, because it's tomorrow. Just to check in, it is now 12:19, and we sold like 4 blind dates with Jesus, and I only have about 5 left. Wouldn't it be cool if we sold out? That would be awesome. So hopefully some more people come and come buy them. So we have 3 more hours left, and this food smells really good. The lady beside us is just talking to us and everything, and she's like, it's so good, it smells so good, and it's like, the smell is like pulling us in, and it is, it absolutely is. It smells delicious. There's a few people here just wandering around. This is on somebody's property, so it's not like actual like public property. Somebody lives here, and we're on their farm, and it's kind of out in the like nowhere. So if you come to this event, you have to know about this event. So we'll see if anybody else shows up. It is now 1 o'clock, guys. We have 2 hours left. The traffic is getting slower, but people are still coming in sporadically. Oh god, I'm just going through it right now. For some reason, something is just tickling my nose. I just keep on sneezing and having snot. I don't know if it's because out here on the farm something's bothering my allergies or something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm tired of blowing my nose. Sorry. I need a tissue. Anyway, as you can tell, the sun is beaming on my face, and it's kind of warm. I'm surprised actually how sunny it is. It said it's supposed to be cloudy all day, and the sun's shining. It's hot too.
Gas, the food,
It said it was supposed to be like in the 70s or something, but earlier it was actually kind of cold. That's why I have a jacket, and I was using my jacket for a split second as a joke, as a hat. But honestly, this feels so much better than the sun beaming on me. So should I just sit here and just have the jacket in my face like this? Because this feels a lot better than the sun beaming down on me. I really hope you can hear me, by the way. I have no idea. Also, when I put the jacket over my head, it was like making the sound stay like around my ears, so it sounded really weird. I'm just gonna sit here and just show you around really quickly because there's like nothing else to do. Joseph, my husband, went to the car because I need some more tissue. So the car is parked a bit away, so he's walking back and forth a few times. But yeah, so it's kind of slow here, but it is still kind of going well for me today. Like I said earlier, I already made my booth feedback, and I'm pretty certain I made profit. So we'll look into that later on. I sold 2 shirts, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I'm almost out, I don't know what it's called, sold out of my blind dates. And then like I said, somebody bought a tote bag, but I really want somebody to buy these too because I spent all early morning making these. Like I said, at like 4 in the morning trying to get these done, and they're cute and people are looking at them. I hope they buy them as well. Alright, I'm gonna go. Somebody's coming. Peace out. Peace out. We're in the last hour and I made another sale, and it's really warming up out here. The sun's right on top of us and I'm crashing. I'm crashing, guys. The sleep is starting to hit me a little bit. My eyes are itchy too. I don't know what's going on. It's probably my lack of sleep. I'll probably look back at this video later on and be like, what in the world was I thinking? So silly, because I need a nap. Anyway, it's really hot over here with the sun on top of me. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna check in anymore until I get home, and then I'll update you on how it went. I know it went well enough because, like I already said multiple times, I made my booth feedback and probably some profit. Alrighty guys, right now I'm just holding on so I don't just fall over and go to sleep. I'm all itchy. I probably delete that part. Why are you whispering? Anyways, okay, I'll catch up with you later. Okay guys, I'm home from the market and I'm just gonna chillax now. It is time to just take a break, and also we gotta eat. It's about almost 5 o'clock, but this will be our lunch because although they have food vendors at the markets, we like to not try to get them because we don't want to tap into our profit. However, sometimes we might, because I really do want to try the food vendors too. But anyways, we didn't do that this time. So we're going to eat lunch at some point. I just wanted to come on here and just give a recap of what happened at the market. I did not record much, as you saw, but like it was kind of slow, but also okay at the same time. Like there wasn't too much foot traffic, but there was enough to make the booth feedback and profit. So I did make profit. I'm not 100% sure how much profit I made yet because I haven't looked over all those analytics or anything like that, but I can comfortably say I did make at least some profit. And then I made 17 transactions total, which is pretty cool. And my best seller was the Blind Date with Jesus, and then I would say, without looking, this is just by memory, and then it was probably my t-shirts. I only sold 2, but and then I did a tote bag, a makeup bag, and I feel like there might have been, oh, I did some punch needle items. I don't really do punch needle too much these days, but I did make some earlier this year to try to see if people were still interested in it because they did sell pretty decently during Christmas, but they were also on discount because I had them like all year. So I was like, let me just put them on discount. And yeah, so I don't really do punch needle anymore, but people still like it. They just, I guess, don't want to pay the price for it. These were still marked down, but not as discounted. I originally did my punch needle coasters $15, but these ones were only $12, and at Christmas I did them for $8. You see what I'm saying? So people like them, but they don't want to pay $15. So I don't do punch needle anymore, but I did sell 2 punch needle coasters. I sold a Bible sleeve. I think I sold 1 or 2 of those. I don't remember. And I sold a Bible tassel. I think that's it. Like I said, my bestseller was my Blind Dates with Jesus. People really enjoy those. I think they really like the idea of the mystery behind it, but also like Blind Date with Jesus, what is that? That's pretty cool. So that's my bestseller at my markets and also at my vendor space in the mall. Although those don't really sell that well on my Etsy, like at all. I have not sold one at all on my Etsy. So if you're interested, go purchase one off my Etsy so you can figure out what a Blind Date with Jesus is. That was my market for today. The forecast predicted that it would be so cloudy, and as you could see in the video, it was not cloudy. The sun was beaming on me, and it was so hot at one point. And I literally just got underneath my table. Like, I have the fitted sheet covers for my table, and I literally just got under that at one point just as a joke. Like, nobody was in my booth anyway, but just as a joke I got underneath it, and it was actually pretty comfortable. I could have stayed there, but the table was too low, and also I didn't want anybody to see me coming out when somebody like came into my area. A lot of people seem to enjoy my space. I really like what my space does. It seems very inviting and comfortable, and I think people really enjoy that. Even if they don't buy anything, I think they still like to like look, and they tell me that they like my stuff at least, so that's good. I did have 2 ladies that seemed interested in my stuff so much that they like invited me to do something like vendor wise with somebody that they know or with themselves, so we'll see how that goes, if anything comes out of that. It was a pretty good day all in all. It was really windy at first, but then it kind of settled down, and then it got a little bit more windy towards the end, but that's okay. And I really appreciate that it stopped, because I prayed about it, honestly, because it was so windy my stuff would not stop blowing over. And I prayed, and guess what? God was like, let me just calm the wind, and then my stuff was okay. And then, like I said, I made sales and people enjoyed it. The lady beside us was also a Christian. She just felt comfortable to talk to us about Christian stuff, so that's awesome. It was a pretty good day all in all. The weather was great, because last time I did this market it rained and some of my products got ruined, so it is way better than last time. Also, because last time at this market specifically I only sold like 2 items. 2 to 17 is so much better. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, there wasn't much to show because the foot traffic wasn't that much. However, again, it was still good enough to make profit. If you like this video, make sure that you continue to watch my other videos, and I'll have some more studio vlogs and market vlogs, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.